Some parts of Tshwane have been out of power for several days due to a fire that raged through the Mooikloof substation. Hilgard Matthews, the City of Tshwane spokesperson, joins me now for an update on this. Mr. Matthews, good afternoon. What is the latest?
Well, the latest is that since the rain stopped, we have made quite significant progress. And yesterday we managed, overnight we managed to install the roof in room B. There are three rooms, so room A, B, and C. So room A, roof has been installed. Room B, we did that overnight. And during the day, we will continue with putting in the structure for room C. But while that is taking place, overnight we have managed to install quite a few panels, 15 switchgear panels, a transformer panel, a bus coupler, and some of the cables have been successfully rerouted. All the redundant cables and some of the cables that got burnt, we have removed that. And today, the team will forge ahead with the installation of more components and do some, and hopefully overnight do also some of the testing. At the same time, we are also doing oil purification for the transformers and the testing of the transformers. Now that the site is down and not energized, we are doing some maintenance that were due in the next 3 months in any case.
Mr. Matthews, you talk about rerouting some cabling. Does that suggest that some people now have power that were previously affected?
Your sound is a little bit low. If you can just repeat that.
You talked about being able to have rerouted some cables. Does this have any bearing on individuals or homes that did not have power in the last few days?
No, it doesn't have any bearing. These are cables that are on site because we are changing a little bit of the configuration on site. It was either that or we would have had to spend another day trying to cut and joint additional cables. So the engineers then came up with a plan, and so on site we had to reroute some of the cables that will power all the panels.
On Sunday, you were in conversation with one of my colleagues, Linda Mnisi, and you indicated that there were timelines and you were working with 9 days before power was restored to this area of Tshwane. Are you still maintaining those timelines? Have they shifted in any way?
Well, in terms of the rains that we had, I mean, we had 2 days of solid rain. And yes, it did affect the progress, but since then, the team has caught up, and we're still forging ahead, and they have not indicated to us that we will not make the 9-day deadline.
So the assumption then is that the 13th of December, those homes, those families, and certainly those businesses in Tshwane will have electricity. Is that correct?
We're still working on the 9 days, Friday, Saturday. Hopefully people will be able to have nice warm showers, and the inconvenience experienced over the past week would be hopefully a memory.
Mr. Matthews, thank you so much for your time. That will most certainly be a welcome Christmas present for those families in Tshwane, and him confirming that according to their predictions on the 13th of December, Tshwane, that area in Tshwane that does not have electricity will certainly have power back.